Welcome to Fluffy Life. Today we will be making a car booster seat for a small dog. To get started, you will need a glue gun as well as some glue sticks, a craft knife, ensure that your blade is new and sharp, a Sharpie, scissors and a ruler, some needle and thread, 2 plastic containers. These are each 16 quarts in size. A piece of foam that has been trimmed to fit into the plastic container. 1-inch strap as well as 2 parachute buckles and a plastic clip. And then lastly, 2 pieces of fleece. I have one that is 1 yard and one that is half a yard in length. The first step is to use your ruler and Sharpie to make markings of where the openings for your straps are going to be. On your first container, make a marking towards the top. This marking needs to be 1/4 inch from the top and in the middle of the container. Make it 1 1/4 inches wide and 1/8 of an inch in length. You then need to make 2 more markings at the bottom of the container. Each of these is going to be 1 1/4 inch in length and 1/8 inch wide. Make sure that these 2 markings line up with one another. On your second container, you do not need to make a marking at the top, you just need to make the 2 markings at the bottom. Next, you want to cut out the middle of the markings that you've made with your Sharpie using your craft knife. Ensure that your knife is sharp and that you work carefully because the plastic can crack easily. So what you want to do is you want to just go along the lines you made with your Sharpie, each time deepening that incision until eventually you're able to cut through and hollow out these markings. Once you've hollowed out each of the markings you made, take the container with only 2 holes and turn it upside down. You're then going to use your glue gun to secure the container with 3 holes to the top of this. So you want to make sure that you use lots and lots of glue. Place the glue all the way around the edge of the bottom container. And do the same for the container you will be placing on top. Now secure the container with 3 holes on top of the container with 2 holes. Make sure the holes are facing the same direction. And press down firmly, and before continuing with this project, allow the glue to dry. Once the glue has dried, use pegs to secure your felt to the side of the containers that contain your slits. When securing your felt, make sure that it goes all the way to the bottom on the inside and covers the side of the container. Now, using your Sharpie, locate your slits and make lines on your fabric where your slits will be. Do this for all the slits. Once you have marked all the slits, remove the fabric from the container and use your scissors to cut out these openings. Once you have made the slits in your fabric, secure the fabric once again to the container using pegs. Ensure that you line up the slits on your fabric with the slits on your container. And you want to secure the fabric all the way around the container this time. Once you've secured the felt to the container using pegs, Use your glue gun to attach the felt permanently. When doing this, glue the fabric to both the side wall of the container as well as the bottom of the container. Start at the end that has your slits, your original slits in. And to help you, just lift the fabric up over the pegs and place your glue onto the container. Make sure you get on the bottom as well. And once you've put the glue on the side and the bottom of the container, fold your fabric back over and stick it to the side of the container. Ensure with this side once again that your slits are in the correct place. So you're going to do this for all the sides of the top of the container, and when you get to the corners, just simply fold the corners like you do when wrapping a present. So I've currently glued 3 sides of the container. I have my last side left to glue as well as the end bits here. So I'm just going to flip this open, get my glue on. And then stick this side down. So I just wanted to show you the corner so you can see you can just fold it down like you would do when you wrap a present, and then just glue that down. So when you're handling the end, you want to fold the fabric over so you create a nice seam, and then simply just glue it in place. Once you've glued the felt to all 4 sides of your container, remove the pegs and flip your container upside down. You're now going to have the same procedure on this end of the container. So first secure the fabric with pegs to make sure that you get it in the right position, and then proceed to glue each side of fabric to the container. Once you've glued your fleece to the bottom end and top end of your container, seal up this seam using your glue gun. Now cut your strap into 3 pieces. Let the first piece be approximately 20 inches in length, and the next 2 pieces be around 40 inches long. Thread the 20-inch piece through the top hole of your container and thread your clip onto this 20-inch piece of strap. Take the ends of the strap, fold them over, and then sew them together using a needle and thread. Once you've secured the top strap, place the other 2 straps through the sides of the container. Now fasten your parachute buckles to these straps. Take the female end of the buckle and loop the strap through it. Fold the strap under and then secure it in place using your needle and thread. Now take the male end of your buckle, pass your strap through the first hole and bring it back around through the second hole. Have these little ridges facing upwards. Now you want to fold your strap over twice, and then you're just going to secure it like that using your needle and thread. Once you've finished attaching the buckle to your top strap, go ahead and carry out the same procedure now, attaching the buckle to the bottom strap. Once you've completed sewing the buckles onto your straps, you're ready to make the nice soft inner surface for your car seat. Get your second piece of fabric and cut it so that it's big enough to go all the way around your cushion. Then fold your fabric in half and make sure that it is inside out. Using your needle and thread, sew up 2 edges of this cushion cover, leaving the third edge open for you to put your cushion inside. Once you've sewn up 2 of the 3 edges, you can turn your fabric back the right way around. And then you can put your cushion inside your little pillowcase that you've now made. If you need to, you can adjust the length of your pillowcase. I'm going to do that in this case. I'm just going to cut a little bit off the edge so it's not quite as long. After I adjusted the length of the pillowcase, I just folded the edges in and under. And now what I'm going to do is sew up this final third side, making sure it looks nice and neat, having those edges tucked in. Once you've completed your cushion, simply pop it inside your booster seat and you're all done, ready to take your favorite friend on their next excursion. This is Stella, my 11-pound Shih Tzu, and I'm going to show you how she fits into the booster seat. So you just pop them up top, and then you take the clip that you attach to the top strap and attach it to their harness so that they're safe inside their little seat. So here we have Stella in her booster seat. I've placed the booster seat in the back seat and I've attached it to the armrest using the straps that we placed on both the upper and the lower container. If you do not have an armrest, you could use the single seat that pulls forward. However, if you do this, you will need to extend the length of the straps. Thank you for joining us on Fluffy Life. I hope you found this video helpful and that you have lots of fun making this booster seat for your best friend.